How you doing, people? Robert here, AKA Robess, Anti-Corruption Scotland. Just came out of Glasgow Sheriff Shithouse. I was in Court 3. Firstly, before I do anything and explain anything, I would like to thank the people that turned up at court to support a man. There were other people here, but they had to leave because of personal circumstances, and I'd like to thank them as well. And I would also like to thank Claire, because they closed the court at Court 3 for the fines court. Nobody could get in, and I knew Claire was going to pull this move. She challenged the constable and she challenged the judge under a star chamber. Star chambers in Scotland are unlawful. So thanks to Claire, we all get in. Well, I was in anyway. I had the main pass. Anyway, people, what happened is, when I went into court, these people can verify it, they have first-hand knowledge. I never went in the dock. Did I get in the dock, people?
No.
I stood behind the dock. The sheriff says to me that he would want me in the dock, and I told him that I did not consent and I wouldn't be in the, I'm happy to stand where I'm standing. He could hear me from where he was sitting. So that closed that conversation down. He brought up the £200 fine from 2017, and he tried to kind of railroad me a bit. He was an older judge, but I'll give him his fairness. The guy was brand new. He was honourable, right? He kept going on about the person. And I told him in Paisley Sheriff Court on the day, the 5th of December 2017, it was a man that was there. I asked him numerous times in front of the people here, have you read the case papers put into the case file that's submitted to the Fines Enforcement Officer? And he would not answer the question. So what he's basically tried to do, people, is ignore a man, but it didn't happen today. So he kept going on about the person. He says, if you know the person, I could issue a warrant for failure to appear. I says, I am not the person, sir. I am the man, Robert Sproul, standing here today. And I was the man in Paisley Sheriff Court standing there today as well, on that day. And the next breath, he turned around and says, I'm remitting the fine, it's done, it's time back. Technically, people, he did not have a chance to win this case. Right? The fact is, because I stood outside the dock, he had no jurisdiction or authority. And that's a fact. As soon as you open that dock door, or you get into the dock, you become a dead person. So let me verify that, and I'll verify it under a charge of perjury, any court jurisdiction in the lands of Scotland, England, Ireland or Wales, Court of Session, Supreme Court or beyond. When you use a lawyer liar or a whore of Babylon, when you go into that dock, they're carrying you as a person. When you walk in the dock, you are dead. They don't hear you, they don't see you, and they don't recognise you. And if you try to speak to your lawyer from the dock, you'll be told to shut up because somebody's dealing with your affairs. When you, man or woman, walk into that dock, you're treated as a child, a person, a fiction, right? You lose your sovereignty as a man or a woman because you don't exist. And that's a fact. I've done this now, couple weeks time, 14 year people. I know what I'm talking about. Now, an example would be, I get a letter for a £200 fine. I want to set the record straight so you know that I'm the real deal. I could have not told anybody about that letter. I could have went and paid the fine. Nobody would have been any the wiser. People have offered me to pay the fine. People wanted me to pay the fine. I would not pay the fine, right? Firstly, I would let my father down, God rest his soul, because my father was my forced drive to get me to fight the system, and I'm still fighting it, even though he's not here, because I've got to try and get the people to wake up. I do this with good heart, good intention. I've worked with some people here, and they're doing well in their own cases, fighting their own case, right? I've directed them how to do it and what to do and what not to do, right? These people are here, and I'd like again to thank them all, Anne-Marie and everybody else, because they're the people that are the real people. If we had numbers at this court, thousands of people,
shut the fucking court.
They would shut the court, they would shut themselves, people. It's a numbers game. This is what the problem. And there's a lot of division with the groups. There's too many egotistic people out there causing controversy with the groups. Instead of all the groups coming together and standing united as one. Doesn't matter. This is not about people in the groups. This is not about the groups. This is about doing the right thing for the right reason. Getting people to come together and stop this tyranny in this system, especially in there, especially the family courts, because they're corrupt with the children's panels and social workers. They're stealing sons and daughters every day. They're abusing sons and daughters every day. And until people step up, wake up, and take their in, we're not going to get changed. Forget your politicians, your Scottish Parliament, Westminster Parliament, Welsh Parliament, forget all that. They're all part of the system, they're all corporations. They don't work for the people, they don't represent the people, they're there to abuse the people, as you can see with what they're doing with all these stupid rules, regulations and statutes. They're all corporations registered in Dun and Bradstreet, people. Now, this is a result for me, right? And what I want to do is set the record straight. This isn't about me wanting people. This is about me. No egotistic. This is about me putting a wrong right. I'm right and they're wrong. And that was proved today. And the only reason he remitted it to be finished is because he didn't have a choice, because I was not in the dock and he could not bully a man. So people, again, I'd like to thank the people here that took their time, out their time a day to come and support a man, including the people who's just left. It's appreciated and well respected on my part. I don't do this lightly. This isn't a game, people, so be crystal clear on this. This is deadly serious, as I told you on Friday in the video, and it has serious implications for what happens in your life if it goes wrong. Please share this information far and wide. Get this information out there. Let the people know what happened today, and let them know that a man stood as a man and not a person, a fiction, a corporation within a corporate place of business registered and done in Bradstreet, acting ultra vires, and every lawyer, judge, court manager, police constable in there are acting ultra vires, right? And that's a fact, and that can be verified under the charge of perjury. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, people, and thank you for letting me be heard. And again, they made my day because I had support. I had people there that drive me. These people are verified. The court was closed, wasn't it, people?
Yes.
And then it got opened up for us. Nobody else got in there apart from the people that was getting in there, but we get in there. And the problem they had is that was potential witnesses with affidavits of truth for committing perjury and misconduct in public office. That's why this case was flung, because there were witnesses in the court, so make no mistake. Anyway, people, it's a dull day, but it's a great day because the people got this right. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I've rabbited on enough. Again, thank you for taking time to watch the video. Thank you for listening and letting me be heard. Please share this information far and wide, because this information is very important to the people of Scotland, the lands of Scotland, right? Happy days, people. Take care. Be safe. More information to come soon. Bye-bye.